rangi misena la kachi beru lerim kachi zumchina chama toru tiseda tigomi tsanzara I tiseda tisuni tenlo rangi laba chuse kholore gopti kanewa kelche di beule pise lebekha zonam ja chichi zamling gyakab le shichi na tarchap joyi mi titan semi chuse kholochu du gyakab na le nandin bediye bi Disuge gonche nildam jibjangap chile gochukdi tongta kechinga simge panabe yable rara sose ombabda tindi jicho chobe yise shuni jiba chambachin timpu thomgi bulu chuse kholoka shenle thandi dumda chi thomdi dekhoja sa ho chambachin lamgi talu kelwang dingchim yo tholo yise shuni
喂，俺那一面说喂，哪一面说？都卖说喂。
Kuzuzangpola and welcome to Do You Know Your Child Season 3. I'm Tony, your host. When your children are talking about concerns, stop whatever you are doing and listen. Sometimes just listening to your children is the best thing you can do. Express interest in what they're saying without being intrusive. You want to try and be their friend and confidant. Let's catch up on our previous contestants.
Places that lie near the equator are usually very hot. The middle line of the globe is called equator. When I came to the show, I have committed to read more books and eat less junk food. My hobby is to read more books. The king who gave everything, His Majesty Jigme Singye Wancho. Having a life full of facilities is happiness.
After I have decided to spare my time with my kids during the times of studies, I found a very good thing, especially the improvement in the time in the field of studies, because I normally help them to pronounce the words, and I also help them to spell the word correctly and how to form the sentence, structuring, how to correct the sentence. So in that way, I feel like as an English teacher, I feel like they are really improving when I just give my time in order to help them. Y-O-U-N-G, how do you say?
Young.
Okay, young.
I got this watch from Do You Know Your Child, and thank you, Titan.
Listen to your children's point of view, even if it's difficult to hear. Let them complete their point before you respond. Interrupting and cutting them off while they are talking can make them feel unimportant. Repeat what you heard them say to ensure that you understand them correctly. This will help them be expressive. Let's meet our family for today.
Hi, this is my home. Welcome to my home. Today I would like to introduce about my family members. This is my mother. She works as a nurse in hospital. Her name is Sangil Hamo. This is my father. He works as a teacher at Langmadung Primary School. His name is Chewang Sir. Me and my mother are coming to the show.
Welcome to our show. Do you know your child? My first question.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, all right. That's a good answer. Please tell me a little something about your family and, of course, yourself.
I'm Sangil Hamo. I'm working as a nurse in the hospital.
Okay.
It's almost 16 years running as a nurse.
Okay, wow. Congratulations on that.
My husband is working as a principal. And I have two kids, one son and one daughter. Son is elder. He's studying in class 10 in Bailing Higher Secondary School, and one daughter I have.
Okay, so you've come here with your daughter?
Yes, I come here with my daughter.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 10 years old.
Okay. All right. Have you watched the show before?
Yes, I have watched.
Okay, all right. Do you like it?
Yes, I like it.
Thank you. Let me explain to you the rules before we start. I have with me 10 questions, and I'm going to ask that question to you first, and then later we'll ask that question to your daughter. After that, we'll tally the answers, and that'll be your score. Before we go ahead, you said you're a nurse,
Yes.
right? Does it help to be a nurse and a mother at the same time?
I can take care of my kids also, and I can go for duty, and I'm very happy doing what I'm doing just now.
Okay. Do you have the privilege of having a flexible time? Because nurses, do you have a flexible time? Is it a 9 to 5 job or?
It is 6 hours in the daytime and 12 hours in the night time. I have to go, daytime means I have to go morning duty, from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then if I am having evening duty, I have to go from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. If I am having night duty, I have to go from 8 p.m. to morning 8 a.m.
Wow.
I have to work 12 hours at night and 6 hours during daytime.
When you do the night shifts, does it become difficult for you to be a, let's say, a good parent? Do you find yourself having difficulty being a parent?
During night shift, if I'm not busy, I can take rest and I can give care during daytime to my kids.
Yeah.
But when I'm coming back from duty, my kids have been gone to school,
Oh,
already
okay.
gone to school. I couldn't meet with them.
Yeah.
If I'm having morning duty, I can prepare breakfast, everything I can do for them, and I can send them to school. Even I can drop them to school.
I see.
Then, if I'm having evening duty, I'm free in the morning. I can do everything for them, and when they come back from school, I could not. I come only at 8 p.m. and I can meet them at 8 p.m. only.
Before they
But
go to bed,
but I can't help them doing homeworks
Oh.
and let them to do studies. But
Yeah.
father does that.
Oh, okay. Father is there. Yes,
Father is there.
perfect. You're very wise to have picked a principal as your husband because he can manage at home too. Yeah,
He's managing.
that's really good. How are some ways you spend your time with your daughter and son? You said.
Yes, I have
Okay, all
son.
right.
Uh,
What do you do with them?
most of the time I could not spend time with
Of
them.
course.
I have to do, sometimes I have to go evening duty continuously
Yeah.
because of staff shortage sometimes. And night duty we can do turn-wise.
I see.
But always I'm not going to do night duty. Before we used to do 7 days, 1 week night duty, 1 week, 8 p.m. to morning 8 a.m. 1 week. Nowadays we have changed, they have changed our rules, and now we are doing only 2 nights.
Yeah.
2 nights, and during night duty, if I'm not busy, I can manage everything at
Yeah.
home during daytime.
Okay.
But if I'm busy, I have to take rest at
Yeah.
home during daytime also. But I'm unable to be with them always.
So there's no fun activity,
No, I don't.
especially when you're tired. It is difficult.
It's difficult, very difficult to
That's
be.
completely understandable. And still, you took the time out to come here to the show with your daughter. so-
My daughter is very interested, and I could not say no to her. She was telling, "Mother, I want to go for Do You Know Your Child? BBS are coming here. Can I go?" She was asking permission,
Yes.
calling from school and asking permission to me. Then I told, "Yes, you can go." Then I came with her.
I'm very proud and glad that you came because this is your first time coming on
Yes,
television,
yes,
right? So
yes.
it is difficult, right?
Yes,
It makes
very
you
di-
nervous in the beginning, but I will guarantee that you'll completely do fine, no worries. And even if you don't score well, that's completely fine. We don't put a lot of pressure on the score. We just, of course, when you score better, your kids get happy. That's one thing, but other than that, we just have these questions for fun so that the kids can enjoy, and of course you can enjoy
Yes,
too.
yes, thank you.
Are you ready for your questions?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Question number 1. Do you think your daughter will know your birthday?
I think she will not know my
Okay.
birthday.
What about her father's birthday? Do you think she would know?
No, she will
Okay.
not.
Do you know your birthday?
Yes, I know.
Because a lot of the times, I know my mom isn't sure about her birthday, my dad isn't sure about his birthday. So, with our older generation, I think my parents are older than you, so they don't know their birthdays for sure, because apparently their parents didn't write it down. But you know your birthday,
Yes,
right?
I know my birthday because my hometown is near the BHU, and my mother, when she delivered us, she took us to BHU, and still we have road to health card in our hand.
There you go. So that has the date of your. Do you celebrate your birthday?
No.
No, maybe that's why your daughter might not
No,
know.
no,
Okay.
it's-
Do you celebrate her birthday?
Yes, we celebrate her birthday.
So kids should remember that your parents celebrate your birthday, and it's equally important that you celebrate your parents' birthday, right? Would you like that if your kid celebrated your birthday?
Yes, I.
Right? You feel special. Okay. Question number 2. From the two, which one do you think your daughter will like the most? Online games or physical activities like sports?
Maybe she will like physical activities. She
Okay.
never do online games.
Okay, all right. Question number 3. Who is her favorite person in the world right now?
I don't think she have favorite person in the world right now.
Okay, are you sure?
Maybe her favorite maybe father and mother.
Okay, all right. Both. Are you sure? Should I say both?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 4. What's her favorite color?
Favorite color purple and sky blue.
Okay. Who's her best friend?
Sono mangmo and tejang somo.
Okay. Does she watch TV?
Yes,
She
she
watches TV.
watch.
Okay. What's her favorite television show?
Cartoon. This she's watching most of the time is Barbie.
Okay, Barbie.
Something, Barbie.
Okay, all right. Next question. Does she read
Yes, she read.
library books, leisure
Yes,
books? Okay,
yes.
all right. Do you know the name of the book that she's reading right now?
She's reading a collection of classic fairy tales.
Collection of classic fairy
Fairy
tales.
tales.
Let's go to the second last question. Do you read to her?
No, I'm not. I don't know what to say also, but I have not read.
Okay,
No.
you maybe haven't explored that. You never thought
Yes,
that could
I
be
do.
one activity.
Yes.
Okay, all right. But just letting you know that kids look up to the parents so much. We might not know how important we are in their lives, but they copy everything we do, which is why reading to your child is the best way to encourage your child to read. You want your child to be an avid,
Yes.
good reader, right? So one way you could encourage that is you reading to her. Does her father read to her?
Father sometimes he read to her.
Okay.
He helps to do her homework also.
I see.
He helps for her.
And I mean, I can completely understand because you have a really tight schedule. You have to do the household chores, plus then you have to work. And I can completely understand in your situation, but you also said that you never thought of reading to your
Yes.
child. So that thought. So sometimes you just have to have that thought and it happens automatically. So maybe here on you can try and encourage that. Question number 10, which is your last question. Do you think your daughter will know the full name of our fourth king?
Yes.
Okay. Well, with this, you've answered all the 10 questions, and we will have your daughter come here now, okay? We're done with the mother, now we have the daughter with us. Welcome to the show. Before we start, please introduce yourself.
My name is Ugin Yangzum Lamo. I am 10 years old. I study in Tashyangtsi Lower Secondary School in class 6B. And I have one brother. I have no sister. My father's name is Seong Sidar and my mother's name is Sangil Lamo. So my brother's name is Sonam Tokka.
So, do you like being the only daughter in the family?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Because if I would be the daughter, I will earn myself and my father and mother will love me.
That's very true. Although they have the ability to love everybody, all of their kids equally, when you're the only daughter, when you're the first and the only daughter, you become special, extra special, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're that. So, good job. Did you watch this show
Yes,
before?
ma'am.
Yes? Okay, do you like it?
Yes, ma'am.
What is something that you don't like about the show? You can be very honest.
No, ma'am.
There's nothing. What is something that you like about the show?
All.
Oh, okay, all right. I love the answers, by the way. Again, I asked your mama 10 questions about you, okay? I'm going to ask these questions to you now. And you don't have to be nervous because these are questions about you. And any answer you give is the correct answer, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. So, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Question number 1. Do you know your mother's birthday?
No.
Okay, all right. I want you to ask your mom when her birthday is. You don't have to give the year, just the month and the date, okay? So please go ahead and ask your mom when her birthday is.
July date 3.
Okay, so can you remember that now? Does she know your birthday?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So it's equally important for you to know your mama's birthday, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So can you remember it here on?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Question number 2. There's online games and there's physical sports, okay?
Yes.
Sports. Which one will you choose?
Online games.
You like online games? Why do you like online games?
Because it is interesting.
Okay, all right. Do you play online games? Okay.
Sometimes.
What kind of online games do you play?
Tom and Jerry,
Okay.
Wizard, and Ball.
Okay. I know it's your choice. You can like any of those, but what is healthy for you and your body and your mind and your eyes is the physical, okay? The ones you play outside, like badminton, like football, like basketball, like table tennis, anything where your body is moving. That's something supposed to be healthy, okay? If you're online in front of a computer for too long, your eyes hurt, right? And your brain is too bored also. Tupka. Next question. Who is the favorite person in the world for you?
Father and mother.
Okay, why?
Because they take care of me.
Yes, I love the answer. Good answer. Question number 4. What is your favorite color?
Purple and sky blue.
Okay. Number 5. Who is your best friend?
My best friend is Kizan Somo and Sona Wangmo.
Okay. Do you watch television, TV?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite TV show? What do you watch on television?
Barbie.
Okay, you like Barbies?
Yes.
Okay. Next question. Do you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What are you reading these days? What's your current book?
Classic fairy tales.
Okay. Does your mother read to you? Let's be honest.
No.
Okay, all right. Would you like it if your mom read to you?
Yes.
Yes, okay, all right. Next question. What is the name of our 4th king?
King Jimmy Singh Wangchu.
Excellent. You've answered all the 10 questions. Now let's take a look at your mama's score, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you think your daughter will know your birthday?
No.
No.
From the 2, which one do you think your daughter will like the most?
Physical activities.
Online games.
Who is her favorite person in the world?
Father and mother.
Father and mother.
What's her favorite color?
Purple and sky blue.
Purple and sky blue.
Who's her best friend?
Sona Wangmo and Kizam Somo.
Kizan Somo and Sona Wangmo.
What's her favorite television show?
Barbie.
Barbie.
Does she read?
Yes, she read.
Yes.
Do you know the name of the book that she's reading right now?
Classic fairy tales.
Classic fairy tales.
Do you read to her?
No,
No.
Do you think your daughter will know the full name of our 4th king?
yes.
King Jimmy Singh Wangchu.
What do you think your mama has scored?
Only 5.
Only 5. Okay. Very moderate answers. What about you?
9. 9
Okay.
out of 10.
9. Yes, your mama is right. She's got 9 out of 10. So that's really good. The only question you weren't able to answer correctly was the online games or outdoor games. So you said you like online, but mom says you prefer physical activities, outside games. I think the confusion arrived because online games is such a new thing, right? And kids are fascinated with what is new. But what she plays most often is outside, I think,
Yes.
right? But so I think she went with what intrigues her and you went with what happens more often, I guess. So I can totally understand the confusion, but that's 1 point lost. So 9 out of 10. Are you happy?
Yes.
Because I'm very happy. This is a beautiful score, okay? Let's go to our next segment, which is the commitment. What is one thing you as a mother can change in you to be a better mother, or to help your daughter?
By coming to this show, I have learned that I have to read to her some books to her.
Yeah.
I will let her to also to read more books.
Oh my gosh, that's the best. I love that. That's the best commitment. So your mom promised that she will read to you. Would you like that?
Yes.
Yes, right? It's a beautiful bonding time. You get to hear her read, and sometimes you can read to her and exchange me. So you'll benefit both, and plus it'll improve you. That's the best benefit, okay? It'll improve your reading skills. Now for you, I have here, I asked your mom, what are 3 things in you? You're already a perfect girl, but what are 3 things in you that you can improve and make better? And she came up with 3, but because you're just a little girl right now, you just have to pick one and work on one, okay? Okay, it says read more books. And you like reading, right? Okay, so this is just going really well because your commitment was reading to her. Your commitment is reading more. So this just works out so perfectly. Do you both promise to stick to your promises?
Yes.
All right, okay, I'm going to take your word for that. Now that you've made your promises, we're going to go to the next segment. But before we do that, I was told by a little birdie that you have a song for us, or you have a song ready. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Do you want to sing it for us?
Yeah.
Okay, please go ahead and sing.
I'm no beauty queen, I'm just beautiful. Then na 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 na. Come on, who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not beauty? Who says you're not beautiful? Who says thank you?
Yay! Do you enjoy singing?
Yes, ma'am.
Because the word says I'm not a beauty queen, and you are. You are a beauty queen. You know that, right? Right?
Yeah.
You have to be very confident and say, yes, I am beautiful, right? Okay. It is not what's outside, it's what's inside. And do you have a beautiful heart?
Yeah.
Yes, right? I think we're more confident of our heart than our faces. You have a beautiful heart, you are a beautiful person, okay? You need to believe that. Who sang that song? Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you like her?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I hope you grow up and become a more beautiful singer because you sang beautifully, and thank you for singing on the show. Great. Now let's go on to our With Love. We're going to have your mama read her letter.
Dear Ugenyang Hamu, from the moment you were born, you have brought us lots of happiness. You have been perfect daughter to us and a lovely sister to your brother. You have all the best qualities of the good-hearted person. Always be the same. We are really proud of you, and we are lucky to have you as our daughter. I know you are the baby of the family right now, but you should also know that you have to study hard to become somebody in the future so that you can look after us in our old age. You must also never forget to love and take care of your only daughter Sonam Topka. Lastly, my only advice to you and your brother is to be honest to all the times. Be good and do well, and do not put off things to be done tomorrow, which you can do today. And no matter what happens, always remember that your mom and dad will love you and support two of you forever. Yours loving mom, Sangilham.
Wow. That letter has entrusted you with so many responsibilities, looking after your brother, looking after the parents, and you will do it just perfectly. I'll keep that with me and I'll give it to you later, okay, in the end of the show. Now, it's your turn.
Dear Mom, I know that you and Dad love me and my brother a lot. Sometimes you get angry with me and brother when we do naughty things. From now onwards, I promise that we will not do any naughty things. We will listen to your advice and whatever you say to us. I want to say that thank you for taking care and helping us. When we are in problem, you solved it and you make us happy when we feel sad. You not only make us happy when we feel sad, every day you inspired us to become a better citizen. If you were not not my mother, my life will be in darkness. When you came to my life became brightness. I am so lucky to have mother like you. You and Dad give whatever we want and work very hard for us. I am sorry that I make you and Dad to suffer a lot. I also want to say that you are best mother in the world. You never let us down and you always help in studying and in other games and co-curricular activities. Thank you for being there for us every day. We love you and Dad a lot. Yours, lovely daughter Uginyang Sumlang.
All right. We've come to the end of the show now, and I don't want you to leave without taking some books from me, because I want you to read more, and because your commitment is about reading. So this is a perfect way to make your commitment work. I want you to have this book because this is written by a young girl named Legson Pelton Hamo, and she wrote this book when she was in class 9. So I want you to take her as an inspiration and go and pursue your dreams and any kind of wishes that you have, you want to do, you go and pursue it already, okay? You start early and finish early. Then I have a collection of short stories by Lingi Jomtso, just for you and your family. I have these books from the Ministry of Education and UNICEF. And in addition to this, I have this book called His Majesty Jigme Singye Wangchuk, The King Who Gave Everything, written by Sangi Tenzin. And this is an autographed copy just for you, okay? So I want you to read this book first with your family. This could be the first book you can read together. You will get to know and discover so many great things he did for our country. And in addition to that, we have the very, very desired, the most popular gift of the show, which is Titan Watch, right? So with this and the books, I want to take this time and opportunity to thank you and your mother for coming to the show. Kids will often tune you out if you appear angry or defensive. Express your opinion without putting down theirs. Acknowledge that it's okay to disagree. Resist arguing about who is right. Instead, say, I know you disagree with me, but this is what I think. Focus on your child's feelings rather than your own during your conversation. We have yet again come to an end of another fun episode of the show. We'll catch up with you next time, same place. Till then, if you have any suggestions or feedback, email us at parenting@bbs.bt or write on our Facebook page. Thank you and bye-bye. We're finished interviewing, sorry.
Brother's name is Shrink. My brother's name is Sumantaka.
Oh, who's sitting now?
Rangi misena la kachiberu. Lerim kachizumchina chamatoru. Tiseda tigomi zanzara i. Tiseda tisuni tenlo. Rangi lava chuse kolore gopti kanyawa kelche. Di beule pise lebeka zonam ja chichi zamling gyakab leshichi na tarshab joyi mi Titan simi chuse kholochu du gyakab na le nanden be die bi disuge gonche nildam jibjangap chile gochukdi tongtha khechinga simge panabe yeble rara sose ombab da tindi jicho chobe yise shuni jiba chembachin timpu thomdi bulu chuse kholoka shenle thandi dumda chi thomdi dekhoja sa ho chembachin lamgi talu kelwang dingchim yo tholo yise shuni
喂，阿内妹说说喂，哪一妹说？阿杜妹说的喂。